Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Michael here. Welcome you to Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Signature Esports Sunday Series. Gen 6 cars are on the board today, as we are in Atlanta. Hot Atlanta, I like to call it. Rob Van Ness coming in with the like. Has Hot Atlanta on track today. 86 laps. 86 laps will be our distance today. Let's go ahead and take a look at our race day info. We got one fast repair, 100% fuel, 3 tire sets, no stages at 86 laps of distance. Track temperatures coming in at 124 degrees Fahrenheit, 78 degrees, 43% humidity, partly cloudy, 2-mile per hour wind. We're going to be on the 2008 Oval today with the Gen 6 cars. As we now bring you to the starting grid. Here's your starting grid. On the pole in the number 80, it's going to be Chris Cornett. And row number 1 is going to be consisted of the 7 of Aaron Ryan. Row number 2 is going to be the number 3 of the 83 of Zach Thompson, and the 57 of Brian Warner Jr. Row number 3 is going to be made up of the 52 of Michael Bivert, and the 24 of Mark Retchen. Row number 4 will be made up of Jared Landon, number 9, and R.B. Turner in the 02. Row number 5 will consist of the 62 of Russell Olivero and the 01 of Nate Biggert. Rounding out your field today is going to be the number 12 of Michael Strickland, or Striker, we like to call him. 15 of Jason Followwell, and the 22 of Ryan Wynn. That rounds out your starting grid here today at Atlanta. 86 laps. Pace car is getting ready to pull off. Chris Cornett is going to be sending them to the green. As the engines are fired, let's get ready to go racing in Atlanta. Robert Van Ness coming in saying go Striker and RB. Well, Robert, this is anyone's race still. As it's going to be a really loose conditions tonight. This morning, I should say. Alex Thompson coming in with the like. Lunatic Designs brings you a countdown to green. As we're rolling. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors here at Signature Esports. And they are Shop Racing, Lunatic Designs, Marshmallow Motorsports, Alex Thompson with Thompson Racing, and CL Carpets are presenting our sponsors for Signature Esports. 13 cars today, 86 laps, 100% fuel. We'll be seeing a pit stop today. That's funny, Robert. Once again, your top 5 will be Chris Cornett, Aaron Ryan, Zach Thompson, Brian Warner, Michael Bivert. We're going to be your top 5 today. So coming out of 3 and 4, yet again. We're coming out of 3 and 4, the pace car is going to drop down to pit lane. And as the pace car drops down, we say, pitter patter, let's get after. Through the gears we go for the first time here today in Atlanta. We're underway. Green flag is in the air. Cornett gets to an early lead here. Zach Thompson trying to work the top a little bit, as we're starting to see a little bit of 3-right action now in the middle lane. Ooh. Yeah, somewhat a little loose. Falls out of line, falls into the bottom of the track below the apron here. It looks like that was a 62 of Olivero. Chris Cornett still holding on to his lead. He's pulling out to a 4.5 second of a lead here in Atlanta. Well, this is still anybody's race. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you start. It just matters where you finish. A lot of racing can still happen here. Biggest thing today, with this being a hot track, loose conditions, is saving your tires. Because this old surface can be a tire eater. Harvey Turner here, up one position right now, holding on to the 7th place spot right now. Mark Retchen, up one spot from the start as well. He is running 5th right now. He's coming into today at a 24.28 I rating. Also Olivaro, he's minus 2 spots from the start of this race, and he's coming in at a 5.57 I rating. Michael Strickland in the 12, 88 on your screen. He's coming in at a 40.76 I rating. To be honest, Michael Strickland, he can drive in these cars. I race with that. Hey, Bungie. I race with these guys, the Shop guys, on a almost weekly basis as I get the time, because I'm busy as well in personal life. Chris Cornett still holding on to his lead. I don't get the time to race much anymore. Chop Shop today also brings us a driver cam. Just gonna go take a look at our driver cams. We got right here Russell Olivero in the 62. Russell Olivero's coming in minus 1 spot, running top 10 right now. We also have Jason as well in the Senior Chief Sports number 15. He's running in VR. Let's look for him to try to do something too, as he's plus 1 spot from today, from the start as well. We got Michael Bisvert running 3rd right now, up 2 from the start of the race. Nathan Biggert, your biggest move of the race so far. 7 laps in today. We also have Mr. R.B. Turner, the O2. Trying to make things happen. That's your driver cams today. You know, we got one more. That is Brian Warren Jr. coming in today. Name for the light. Orban, Bungler, Yunler. Brian Warren, he's coming in at minus 2 spots at a 794 I rating. Thanks for the clip, Bungie. Wait, never mind, that was Chop Shop. Never mind, I thought you clipped that for a second, Bungie. Now go check out Chop Shop Racing. They run multiple series. They run the trucks, Xfinity, Cup, in a GT3 series. A good group of guys to race with. I'd recommend checking them out and racing with them. 10 laps on the board this time by Chris Cornett, still holding on to his 4/10 of a second lead over Aaron Ryan. Starting to see a little bit of up top action now too, on the top lane now too. We got Stryker in the back, minus 2 from where he started. We got a battle for position right here between Jason Farwell and Zach Thompson right now. Battle for 12th. battle position up here between Mark Gretchen, RB Turner, Ryan Wint. We're 11 laps in today. Thanks, Bungie. Now it looks like we got Chris Cornett starting to pull away just a little bit. Starting to increase his lead by just a little bit. But the biggest thing today is saving those tires. This is the rough one-out surface today. This is not the new surface that we're used to on Atlanta. Oh no, this is the old surface. The old surface before the repave happened. The old configuration too. Now I'd be real interested to see one day the next gens on the old surface of Atlanta. I wonder how that would go. Oh, we got a little bit of 3-wide action out of 4. Oh, we got the 32 round. The 32 and the 9R round. Caution will fly. Cautions are presented by Marcella Motorsports. What happened? Let's go take a look. Let's slow down and see what happened. From the looks of things, it looks like the 32 of Bisvert got loose in the, came up the corner, came out of 4, into a little too high, got loose, tried to save it, got turned around, got into the outside wall, came back down and was able to collect the 9 as well as he attempted to save it. 2-car incident here. The 9 hard into the outside wall as well. So I'll take one more look at it here. On board with... Let's go on board with the 32, the 9, see what happened. Here's that speed. How fast these things can happen. Gerald Lane, Bisvert, both involved. Pit stops are happening here. Lunatic Designs brings us a countdown to green. Driver cams are brought to you by Chop Shop Racing. All of our cautions are presented by Marcella Motorsports. The move of the race is presented by Thompson Racing, and our booth is presented by C&L Carpets. Thanks, Bungie. Okay. Pit stops have happened. Lights off on the pace car. It is Biggert, Cornett, Wint, Ryan, Aaron Ryan, Brian Warner. The top 5. And Atlanta's not playing nice so far. This is the old surface. Now that we have a chance to pit, we have 3 sets of tires. 86 laps, 1 faster pay, and 100% fuel today. I know we will have to have 1 stop for fuel. I just don't know when it is because I don't know how many laps of fuel these Gen 6 get. These Gen 6 cars get. I'm gonna say they maybe get 50 to 60 here. But as we're coming out of 4, it is Cornett, Biggert, leading. We have first row. Ryan, Aaron Ryan. Ryan went, making up row number 2. Michael Strickland and Brian Warner making up row number 3. As we are back underway, 3 gears we go yet again. The 22 missed the gear, Mr. Shift. It looks like he was a little loose. He was able to save it. Michael Strickland on his rear bumper. The 88, the 01. Battling for the lead as we're going into 1 and 2. Coming out of 1 and 2, it looks like it's going to be Biggert taking the lead. But Chris Cornett, yeah. Chris Cornett falls into line. Starting to get a little bit of single file action now here. We have the 22 of Ryan Wendt and RB Turner battling for 6th place. Battle for 6 is on the other side of the battle for 5th right now too, with Stryker and Ryan. That's going to be another battle for position 1 as well. There's going to be a lot of battles here. Oh, the 88 in the wall. He saves it. He almost goes around. He saves it. Here comes Stryker now. Biggest move of the race so far is Nathan Biggert. He's up 9. We got Michael Strickland up 8. Ryan Wendt up 8. RB Turner up 2. It looks like we're starting to single file out here as we're 20 laps in today. 1 caution on the board so far. Well, now we got another battle for position between the 57 and the 88. The 22, I should say. It's 22 and the 83 battling out for position. 22. The 83 gets the 22 and the 7 out of 4. What a pass. 83 still working on clearing the 7. He's not clear yet. 83 is clear the 7 now. 83 -4 on the start of the race. RB Turner, your new race leader. Nathan Biggert and RB Turner exchange spots. Chris Cornett -2 on the day so far. Michael Strickland, he's running that famous Mountain Dew car, about Mountain Dew 88. 12 on the ticker, 88 on the car. All good, Justin. You can always make it next week. That happens at times. I feel you there. Aaron Ryan, side by side at the 22. 22 and Aaron Ryan, Toyota versus Ford. Who wants the position? Aaron Ryan so far holding off the 22 of Ryan Wendt. Ooh! Seeing 3 wide action out of 4. Justin Sukas coming in with the light. Thanks, Justin, for the like. "23 laps on the board. Coming to 24 laps complete this time by. CNL Carpets. Presented on the broadcast booth today. Move of the race presented by Thompson Racing. Lunatic Designs brings us our countdown to green. Our driver cams are presented by Chop Chop Racing, and our cautions are presented by Marshall Motorsports. Alright, Vanessa coming to say, way to go, RB. Well, RB Turner is starting to pull off to a 2.5 second lead over Biggert now. Zach Thompson trying to run down the leader right now. He's working on battling for second right now with Biggert. Biggert goes up top, and it looks like he's just going to not contest positioning and give it to... Going to just give it the position. No, Biggert's starting to come back. New light from Amp Racing. Thanks for the like, Amp Racing. Nate Biggert, Zach Thompson battle for second. Zach Thompson is able to pull off the pass. Second. RB Turner over 2.5 second lead now to RB Turner. Biggert, Cornette, battle for position right now as well. But here comes Michael Strickland now as well, starting to make this a 3-car battle for third now. The 88 gets a little loose into the corner. That's the 88 of Chris Cornette. Ryan Wint, Russell Olivero, Aaron Ryan, 3-car battle for sixth. Now we're getting a 3-car battle for sixth now as well. Brian Warren Jr., Michael Bisvert, Gerald Lane, Mark Retchen. Mark Retchen comes in today at -6. We have RB Turner and Ryan Wint tied for biggest mover of the race so far. 28 laps on the board this time by, coming up to 29 laps completed this time by. Here's a 3-car battle right here. The 22 up top, 62 down low. Olivero makes a pass on Wint. Comes Aaron Ryan now too, starting to battle for position now as well. Chris Cornette, Michael Strickland battling for fourth. So that's going to be a tight battle here for fourth. They're still going at it side by side. Michael Strickland low. Cornette up top. Strickland inside. Cornette outside. Still side by side out of 1 and 2, going to the Atlantis going down the backstretch. Cornette holds off Striker. Striker up top now. Cornette down low. Cornette inside. Cornette still holding off Striker. It's a 4-second gap. It's a 4-second gap to Nate Biggert right now as well. 6-second gap to Cornette. 6-second gap to Striker. 7 seconds to Olivero. Ryan Wint at a 8-second gap. Aaron Ryan, 13 seconds. Aaron Ryan, 10 seconds. Warner, 13 seconds. Bisvert, 19 seconds. Retchen is coming at 25 seconds. "31 laps on the board completed, coming to 32 laps complete this time by out of 86 laps. Question is, when we pit, is it when you come up on your pit stop on the green? The way it's looking, we're going to be having a green flag pit stop here pretty soon. You do not want to mess it up. That's one thing you don't want to do, is mess up your pit stop. Now Jason Followell coming in at 5 laps now. Looks like he was having some technical issues. He was able to get back in here. RB Turner still holding on to a 2.3 second lead. Biggert trying to run back down Zach Thompson. Michael Strickland still trying to battle for position with Chris Cornette, but here comes Ryan Wint now as well. Join the fun in the 62 of Olivero. Coming in trying to join the fun for the battle for fourth. 3-car battle for fourth now. Between Cornette, Strickland, Olivero. 3-car battle for the lead. This is the Gen 6 cars here at Atlanta today. This is the Signature Esports Sunday series. In this series, it'll be voted upon. And if you're interested in joining the series, join the Discord, and you can have the information to join there. each week will be a different. We'll be following the NASCAR circuit series. Each week will be a different car. Voted up on in the Discord. Last week was Gen 6s at Daytona. This week is Gen 6s at Atlanta. 35 laps on the board this time by here. Next time by will be 36 on the board, and the laps are winding down. This is brought to you by iRacing. iRacing is virtual racing, virtual cars, virtual tracks, but real people driving from the comfort of their own home. You don't gotta worry about spending millions of dollars just to go race a car and wreck out. If you're interested in getting iRacing, you can use a name like RB Turner, Zach Thompson, Ryan Went as a referral. We need to get started on iRacing. Oh, as we have the 62 and the 12 of Michael Strickland make contact. That's Olivero and Strickland. They make slight contact off of 4. Attitude going to 3 and 4. And this is the Gen 6 cars today. Next week we go to Coda. We don't know what vehicle it's gonna. We don't know what it's gonna be yet. Whatever it is, it's gonna be interesting. As we now have a almost 3 wide 4-4. Olivero stays inside. Strickland, Cornette, go outside. This means a three car battle for 4th here. They're going to be burning the tires up a lot faster. This is the... Thanks, Bungie. This is the... Right now, what we're looking at is the... That is the most entertaining race right now. The race for 4th. The 88 gets really loose. Paul's able to hold on to it. Looks like you also have the 9 coming out of... The 32 coming out of pit lane as well. But we got a little bit of lap traffic. That's Michael Bisbert. He comes in on a lap down. He'll be a lucky dog. Jared Lane... Actually, no. Jared Lane's going to be a lucky dog. Michael Bisbert, 2 laps down. Jason, 5 laps down. Still a battle for the 3rd. Actually, battle for 4th. Looks like it's up to be a 4-car battle now as well. We got the 22 starting. We got the 22 of Ryan Went starting to sneak up now. Striker up top. Striker outside. Cornette inside. 62 behind him. 62 and 22 until the 62 gets loose. 22 of Ryan Went takes over. Still a 3-car battle for 4th. Striker taps the wall. He comes down, almost collects the 88 of Chris Cornette. He saves it. They get behind each other. He falls back in the line. 22 of Ryan Witt now takes the battle to Striker. He passes Striker. Michael Strickland drops down to 6, plus 5 on the day. Still a battle for 4th now. Make this a 4-car battle for 4th. Things are like getting intense here as we are only 41 laps into this 86 lap at Atlanta today. Well, I understand it's also 80. It's also 30%. Oh, the 88, the 22 almost make contact. The 88 in the wall. We're 3 wide out of 4. 3 wide out of 2. 88, a Cornette falls back. Still a 4-car battle for 4th. Strickland, Brent, Cornette, Olivero. 4 cars battling for 4th. Harvey Turner can pretty much coast for a minute. He's up to 2.5 second lead. Zach Thompson in tow. Nate Biggert. Went. Strickland. Cornette. Olivero battling for 4th. Things are getting intense now too. Olivero is able to. Olivero 88. Olivero Cornette battling for 6th. Strickland went. battling for fourth. Once they all get to each other, it's going to be interesting for a battle for fourth here. I think they all decide just to fall into line here and try to catch everybody else. Looks like the 62 in the wall just taps the wall. 62. Now making this 3-car battle for fourth now. 62 in the wall again. That's what we're talking about with loose conditions here today. Let's go ahead and take a lap with Ryan Went so we can see what we're talking about with the conditions on the track today. Here's a lap with Ryan Went. Ryan Went in the wall. Ryan Went almost goes around. He saves it. He caught that live on the onboard of Ryan Went. We'll take a full lap around with Ryan Went. We caught him out of the corner. Here he's already starting to run the middle lane now. The driving lanes are going to be changing throughout the race too. Top, middle, and bottom, they're going to be all over. Whatever lane works out the best for him. Well, a little bit of smoke in 3 and 4 as well. No yellow though. Let's see what happened. Harvey Turner just now putting the 62 of Russ Olivero lap down. Let's see what happened with Olivero. Olivero around. Let's watch. Like it just got tight racing. Olivero taps the wall. Michael Strickland gets into the back of him. Sends him around into the apron. Zach Thompson still trying to catch him as he's down to about 3 seconds now. Biggert's up to behind 6.5 seconds now. Brian Warner, first car on the last car in the lead lap. Mark Gretchen. We're battling with the 32. The 32, 2 laps down. That's the 32 of Bisvert. Ryan Went. That's Michael Strickland in tow. Biggert going to the pit lane. Biggert's gonna try to pit now. Pit now had to make sure he has everything for the end. Mark Gretchen, last car in the lead lap now. He's -1 on the day. Strickland up to fourth, moves up to fourth now while Ryan Went biggest move of the race so far is Ryan Went. He's up 10. RB Turner still holding on to his lead. 3.5 second lead now. Battle right now is for. Right now, the battle right now is between Warner and Biggert right now. That's the battle for. Looks like Warner, he's going to the pits. Now Olivero takes over. Same with Ryan. Aaron Ryan. Brian Warner going to pit. Also, Olivero now takes over. Lucky dog. last first car lap down. But here comes Nate Biggert now too. We got Biggert trying to run him down here. If Biggert can run him down here, we could have a good battle for the lucky dog. RB Turner, Zach Thompson in tow. Mark Gretchen as well. That Exalta 24. Striker in the pits. Went in the pits. Slow stop for Striker. Ryan Went is out. Things are gonna be getting intense now, guys. See there, Bungie, it is getting a hype race here. As we're on 54 of 86. The laps are winding down. We are getting closer to the 25 to go. One caution of the day so far. Side by side. Ryan. RB. Battle for position. Aaron Ryan can be going 2 laps down here. Michael Strickland's still in the pits. Looks like he's getting some damage fixed. Mark Gretchen in the pits. Biggert up to 4th. Olivero up to 3rd. Biggert makes a pass on Olivero. Olivero up to 3rd. He's the first car lap down. Biggert now makes a pass on Zach Thompson. Biggert is trying to catch RB Turner now too. And RB Turner goes into the pits. Nate Biggert back on the lead lap. Zach Thompson yet to pit. Cornette yet to pit. Bisbert yet to pit. Aaron Ryan yet to pit. Mike Gretchen in the pits now. Michael Strickland in the pits. Zach Thompson, your new race leader. RB Turner falls down to 2nd as Zach Thompson pulls down into pit lane. Nate Biggert would be your new race leader. Biggert. All he has to do is get back around to Zach Thompson. Nate Biggert will be your new race leader. And his Toyota and his Ford Mustang Dark Horse. Well, the Gen 6 is still considered Ford Mustangs. I got so used to calling them the Dark Horses because of the next gen and the newer models. Biggert, it looks like Biggert is your new race leader. He timed his pit stop right. Biggert could try to steal this thing as he's at a 6.5 second lead on RB. We got a battle between Chris Cornette, we got a battle between RB, Chris Cornette. The whole field's all humbled, jumbled, mixed up now. I feel like it's time to go enjoy the sounds of iRacing. Let's go enjoy the sounds of iRacing, everybody. How about that, everybody? The sounds of iRacing. Michael Strickland's still in the pit. I wonder what's wrong with his machine. With his Toyota, with his Chevrolet Camaro. Something's gotta be wrong. Blown engine? Something. I'd be really interested to hear from Michael Strickland later of what happened. Michael Strickland was coming in at a 4070 I rating. Nate Biggert, your current race leader, is coming in at a 5082. With Stance Esports presents you 25 laps to go. Your 25 laps to go is presented by Stance Esports. Make that 24 laps to go for Nate Biggert. Nate Biggert, your biggest move of the race. Not only is he your biggest mover of the race, he's your race leader. He timed his pit stop right. He went a lap down. He worked his way back up, and now he's leading. Aaron Ryan, Michael Biswart, Brian Warren Jr. Warner Jr. Last car lap down. Then the 88 goes around. That's Chris Cornett. He goes around into the inside. Below the apron. We stay green. He's able to get his 88 LA machine back up and running. It looks like he's having major handling issues. He's keeping this thing below the apron, trying to get it back to the pits. Let's see what happened. As he notices that thing back to pit lane. He's running the outside lane. Looks like he just gets a little loose on the corner exit. It's stuck in the marbles a little bit. Slides up in the track into the outside wall. Now as he makes slight contact with the outside wall, he attempts to save it and around he goes. Tries to save it again, then he goes for a spin cycle. And the idiot just locks it down. RB Turner, let's go on board with him for a lap. RB Turner's coming in at +6, running second right now to Nate Biggert. So RB Turner on board with RB Turner. Let's go ahead and take a lap with Jason now. Because he's out there today driving in VR. As Jason's trying to run down the number 9 of Jared Lane. Here he goes. Jason's still trying to run Jared Lane down. Here's Russell Olivero. He's -2, running 11th spot right now. Just behind the 02 of RB Turner. Here's Michael Biswart. Running 32nd right now. Running 8th in the 32 car. Here's Brian Warren. the 57. All of our driver cams, all of our driver cams are presented by Chop Shop Racing. Chop Shop is is a good iRacing league. If you're looking for a good competitive iRacing league, look no for a good league. I would say Chop Shop is one of the greatest leagues out there. Nate Biggert, 15 laps away from victory. But RB Turner's running him down, and he's at a 2.5 lead. Comes RB Turner. Zach Thompson, 10 seconds to gap. 17 seconds to gap to Ryan Went. 30 seconds to Alan Ryan. Cornette, first car lap down. Warren Jr., second car lap down. Bisvert, third car lap down. Mark Gretchen, he's stuck 2 laps down. Jared Lane, he's stuck 3 laps down. Jason, 4 laps down. Russell Olivero, 3 laps down. And Stryker, he's still in the pits. Biggert, 14 to go for Biggert. RB Turner, starting to run him down. I know this is the battle for position. Because where you want to be right now is the first car lap down where Zach Thompson is right now. Because if you have the first car lap down, if that caution comes out in these final 14 laps, you'll have yourself back in contention for this lead. Thanks, Bungie. Once again, I'm Michael Bollinger. Once again, I'm Michael Bollinger. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight to the Senior Sports Sunday series. 13 laps to go here at Atlanta. Hot Atlanta, I like to call it. Thank you once again to Lunatic Designs for bringing us our countdown to green. Chop Shop for bringing our driver cams. Our cautions are presented by cautions. We thank Marshall Motorsports for bringing us all of our cautions. Move of the race, we thank Thompson Racing and CNL Carpets for the broadcast booth. Ryan Went now. RB Turner, Nate Biggert, top 2. Turner, closing the gap, lap by lap. 11 laps to go for Biggert. And 11 laps at Atlanta do not last that long either, like they would at Daytona and Talladega. Atlanta, half a mile. Daytona, 2.5 miles. Talladega, 2.6 miles. Especially with the new Atlanta configuration, 11 laps could be over in about 5 minutes. So you'll be seeing 5 minutes of racing, or you could be seeing nowadays, but with old Atlanta, it could still be about 30 seconds a lap. So we got about 10 laps to go now. We're Atlanta, the 32 up in the wall. That's the 32 of Michael Bisvert. He makes contact with the wall. He comes down, almost collects the one of Nate Biggert. He was able to get it below the line, let the leaders by. RB Turner, up 6. Running down Biggert. Second. Under just a second now. Just under a second for RB Turner. Starting to catch him. Aaron Ryan. Ryan Went. Zach Thompson. RB Turner. Nate Biggert. The top 5. And all the top 5 are on the lead lap, too. The closest battle, though, would be Biggert and Turner. Thank you, Bungie. Aaron Ryan. Last car in the lead lap. 30 seconds to gap. Biggert's catching him. Ryan Went. 19 and a half seconds back to 4th. Zach Thompson comes in at 10 and a half seconds back, while RB Turner's coming in at just under a second. 9/10 of a second the gap to RB Turner with 7 laps to go here in Atlanta. And as we're coming out of the backstretch, looks like RB Turner's closing the gap lap by lap. So we can be seeing another Atlanta photo finish here. Good chance of another Atlanta photo finish. Turner. Bigger. 6 laps to go. Remember, caution can change everything. Aaron Ryan holding on to his slim 30-second gap. He's about to go a lap down. He has Nate Biggert right behind him. 5 to go from Atlanta. I'll say if this was plate racing, now would be the time to start making your move, finding your friends. But no, this is not plate racing. It's regular speedway racing today. It's like the bottom lane's the most dominant lane right now, because here comes RB. Closing the gap now. It's 7/10 of a second now. He's closing in. Coming up on 4 to go now for Nate Biggert. Zach Thompson pretty much has 3rd locked in. Ryan Witt and Aaron Ryan battling it out for 4th. RB Turner, Nate Biggert gonna be bringing the battle for 2nd. 9/10 a second the gap now. Biggert sees RB coming. He's like, it's time to go. Coming to 3 laps to go now for Biggert. And Biggert, 3 laps to go. Well, RB Turner's trying to catch him again. 2.5 gap. This is the closest battle on the track right now. RB Turner and Ryan Witt. No, RB Turner and Nate Biggert. My bad. Biggert, out of 4, coming to 2 laps to go at Atlanta. Here to go here in Atlanta for Nate Biggert. RB Turner running him down. Biggert sees that and he's getting out of it. He's going. Aaron Ryan's done a nice job of holding off Nate Biggert. Coming out of 4, white flag in the air for Nate Biggert. Next flag will end the race. All Biggert has to do is get around. No more cautions. We will race it to the line. White flag is in the air. Final lap here in Atlanta. Biggert knows it. He can pretty much coast out of 4. RB, 2.5 gap to Biggert. Biggert, out of 4, final time. Nate Biggert will win the 2nd race of the Signature Esports Sunday Series. Nate Biggert, you're an Atlanta race winner. Nate Biggert, you race winner. Here's your checkered flag moment of the race. I agree, that was some bad luck for Striker. As Nate Biggert burns it down. As he is the Atlanta race winner. As he's going inside the quad oval. That's new. That's right, Bungee Bird. The checkered flag is in the air. Nate Biggert, your race winner. As Biggert still burning it down. I think so, Robert. And Biggert brings his car to a halt, shuts it down, and when done it off as the seatbelts are coming off. Nate Biggert, your race winner in Atlanta. As he climbs out of the car, he's grabbing the checkered flag. Nate Biggert, Michael in the booth, got a copy?
I got you, Mike.
You were able to pull it off. Walk me through on what your strategy was when it came to that pit stop to pull the win off.
Yeah, we got that early yellow, and there was them two guys, they got tires, and I decided to stay out. I was thinking there was going to be more cautions in this race, honestly. So my strategy was to hold off there and wait for a later one, but we got going on that long run. They were pulling away more and more, and I decided if you waited too long, it was, not going to be able to use the fresh tires, so I tried to pit a little bit earlier than everybody else and try to get a run and get away. And it seemed to have worked. RV was definitely coming at the end. He just barely, ran a little short, pushing a little too hard to catch up. So it definitely worked to pit a little early, have that strategy, have that gap, and just mind the gap. But he definitely made me start to overdrive it towards the end, trying to keep him back there.
I was thinking you were starting to save a little bit, try to conserve that. When you saw him get within half second, I was thinking you were thinking it's go time. Try to pull away a lot more, because he was running you down.
That's what happened. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I let him, not let him, but just kept my composure and kept doing my lap times. And then once he got within a second, it was time to try to keep him back there, because once you get side by side, the side draft bothers, you're both over driving. Side drafts is pulling you back to everybody else, and it's just not good to be side by side. So wanted to keep him behind me for as long as I could, and it ended up working out in the end. So great race by him. Really fun. Enjoyed this car. I think this is like the second time ever on the sim I tried this car out. But it was fun. Tires definitely wore out. It's a great track for that. So just thanks for everybody. Thanks for you doing the broadcast. Thanks for Signature putting it on. Great job by all the drivers today. And look forward to the next one.
Indeed there, Nate. Go ahead and give you shout-outs, Nate.
Yeah, that was basically it. Just one last shout out to the Chop Shop guys hanging out, doing a race with me. Striker, Ryan. And just all the fans out there watching. That's it. Thank you.
Nate Biggert, your Atlanta winner. Here he is. He's not your race winner, but he is your bridesmaid, RB Turner. RB Turner, Michael in the booth, get a copy?
Yes, sir.
You almost had it at the end. What happened towards the closing laps?
I don't know. I thought I was going to catch him to about like 10 or so to go, and I just plateaued. I guess I was using up all my stuff trying to get to him, and once I got to him, he just started driving away.
Started driving away there, indeed. He was pretty much saying he was trying. It was pretty much like he was trying to save it. And when he saw you get within a second, he was like he was thinking it was go time, trying to get you back there.
Yeah, yeah, I see him. I see him doing that. He's a great driver. He's one of the best out here. So I don't know. I'll take second for what it is. I'll take it.
I'll take. Man, that's still a good race here at the old worn out surface too.
Yeah, the track's it's it's a hard one. It's slick. Get too hard on the gas, you start sliding. And I think you probably saw a bunch of that in this race.
Yeah, I did. You would see a bunch of it. Trying to pick a lane, stick to it. As the tides were, it'd feel like you want to be on the top lane, then you want to be in the middle as the race raced.
Yeah, my tires weren't too bad on the first run. They were almost perfect. I was really happy with it, but yeah, like I said, on that second run, I think I used up a little too much trying to catch Nate there. But it is what it is.
Real indeed there. RB, gonna give you shout outs, man.
And I appreciate it. Thank you to my mom and my dad and my teammates Russ and Chris and Signature for putting this on, and appreciate you for putting on the broadcast.
Indeed there. Anyway, RB, congratulations on becoming the bridesmaid today. Bringing home the silver.
Oh, all right. Thank you, buddy.
RB turned everyone your bridesmaid and your second place finisher.
Thank you.
Zach Thompson, everybody. Your third place finisher bringing home the bronze will be Zach Thompson. Zach Thompson, Michael in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
You pretty much had third place locked in when it got to that big of a gap between you and third place. You and Ryan went. What was going through your head as you were just trying to keep that car in one piece the rest of this race?
That was basically it. Just try to keep it in one piece. I got loose on that final run on exit a lot, so I just backed it off. I knew there was no pressure on Ryan catching me as quickly because he was on a different pit strategy than me, but it worked out pretty well for me.
Indeed there. Kind of walk me through on how you thought this race went for you and what you think next week will bring for you as we go to Coda next week.
Oh boy, Coda. This race went actually really well. I have a lot of fun driving those Gen 6 cars. They're a lot fun, more fun for me than next gen cars. Put a lot of control in the driver's hand. I got a little loose on the start, but it was a lot of fun to rally back and try to get up there. I couldn't catch RB in the one run. He was just a lot better at managing his tires. But Coda, oh, that's good. That's gonna be interesting. It'll be fun though. That's for sure.
Yeah, it will. From what I'm hearing, it looks like we might be going to the Indy cars, maybe, or the F1 cars.
I saw that. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. That's gonna be a really fast race.
You know what else I was thinking too might be interesting?
What's that?
Next gens on Old Atlanta.
Oh, that would be fun. I wonder how that would be. I would be willing to give that a shot for sure.
So would I.
Yeah. Let's do it up sometime.
Anyways, Zach, I'm going to give you shout outs, man.
All right. Appreciate it. Everybody at AMP, RB for, kind of set me a pace that I could follow. Nate, congrats on his win. Everybody at AMP, Jason for setting this all up. This has been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun indeed. Anyways, Zach, congratulations on your third place finish.
Thank you.
Zach Thompson, everybody. Your third place finisher. Well, that's pretty much going to do it for us up in the booth. I'm Michael Bollinger. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors, Lunatic Designs, Chop Shop Racing, Marsarella Motorsports, Thompson Racing, and CNL Carpets. Thank you for all of them. I'm Michael Bollinger. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Signature Esports Sunday series. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody.